Hello, and welcome to a very special Top Shelf Banter Christmas episode. This one runs just a little long, so make sure that you fill your beverage just a little bit more full than what you normally do. Now, sit back, relax, light that Yule log on fire, listen to it crackle, snuggle up, and be ready to enjoy our swear-free episode. Thank you.
I've been thinking of some things I know just enough about, that if someone shared their viewpoint I could surely shut them down. So pour me a glass, I'll drink it down fast, and put your ignorance on blast. On the Top Shelf Banter, well, I'm more right than wrong.
Hello and welcome to Top Shelf Banter, where our banter comes from the top shelf, our topics come from the middle shelf, and our research comes from the bottom shelf. We have a rotating topic master. I'm your host and topic master, Jimmy.
Can we skip this week?
I think we should.
Yeah, let's just skip
Derek,
this
let's just
week.
go home.
Can't skip it. This is Jesus' birthday.
You don't,
according
you
to
don't pay us
Republicans.
anything. We can definitely skip it. One of the benefits of doing this podcast is we have unlimited time off.
Right?
According to Republicans, this is specifically Jesus' birthday,
Well,
which I've
I
had
don't
a
disagree
lot of
with you
fun.
about that.
That's it. I'm unionizing,
I've had
walking
a-
out.
I've had a
forming
lot of
union.
fun trolling people on my work Facebook page, telling them that Christmas is more closely associated with paganism than it is Christianity or Catholicism. One guy even went so far as to say that I don't think you believe in the Lord. And I go, you mean his holy noodliness? I absolutely do.
You should tell them about Mithras. Basically, Christianity stole their entire theology from.
Have you looked at Christmas trees about Pastafarianism?
I have not.
They put giant meatballs on it, and they just put spaghetti noodles all over
As
the
tinsel,
Christmas
that's
tree.
amazing.
It's
That
really
is
good.
pretty fun.
Yep.
They put googly eyes on the meatball and
Of
make it look
course they
really
do.
good.
Well, I'll hail his noodling.
Our other banter co-patriot, man that deserves no introduction,
0 accolades. No, you have 1 accolade now,
One
right?
accolade.
I think I have 2.
Donnie.
2 accolades.
Yep.
How are
2
you?
accolades and counting. I'm just great. How are you?
Good. I see you are dressed for the occasion, for the festival,
Yeah.
for the Festivus. Drestivus for the Festivus.
Yep. Nailed it.
Is that a thing?
Yep. The Kraken definitely are a Christmas team.
Yep. For your
I really have
headphones.
nowhere to go with that. So.
Your headphones, the green and red.
Oh,
Really just
that's accessorizing. That's not dressed.
scream Christmas.
Are you saying that if I walked into this room without a shirt and pants on and these headphones on, I'd be dressed?
Yep. For Christmas.
Deal.
Hey, it passes the test, I guess. So
Sure.
try it at 7-Eleven. See what happens.
Mm-hmm. See if I get serviced.
Servicer. And last but certainly not least, the anchor to us all, Derek.
Oh, well, hello.
Glad you could also be here.
I try.
You are not dressed.
Very little, but I try.
You are not dressed for the Festivus.
He's dressed for.
I didn't realize there
October.
was dress code required on this recording. So,
Well, Jimmy's not dressed for it.
You can't see my undergarments,
well,
but I
you
have.
can't see mine, so that's an assumption.
I have spray. You know the hairspray you can get.
Yeah.
I've colored each of my butt cheeks. One red, one green.
Nice.
Fancy.
And
You
your
guys can't see
silver.
it. Huh?
And your is silver.
I have my back. My
Oh.
back hair is
Oh,
silver.
okay.
Ugh.
But I did it in a circle, like going around my ribs, going up.
Now
So
on-
it's like tinsel going up and down.
Now
my
on,
leg.
we'll call him Silverback.
We will do that.
And then it already works because I'm bald, so the light coming down
Oh,
is
you're
like,
bald?
it's like I'm shiny. A shiny star coming off my dome ski.
Hopefully, 3 wise men don't follow you. until you get to your baby.
Oh, come on. Nobody's going to follow me.
It's true.
As
You're
always.
usually the one
Whoa, whoa,
following.
whoa!
Oh!
There's a 4th member here today.
When did you get here?
gentlemen?
There's one guest.
I want an introduction too.
You
that
returned
the-
your membership card, sir. You canceled your subscription to Top Shelf Banter.
Is that the most stylish one in the Sales to Us All, Chapin?
It is. I have finally arrived.
Well, welcome.
The only reason why I'm here is because this is the Christmas episode, and I'm hoping Santa Claus is a listener because there's been a lot of rumors of me being a naughty boy that aren't true. And I got to clear the
Can
air.
you prove that they're not true?
You know who does end up on the naughty list? Liars, like each of you. Not an Astros fan. I didn't kill any butterflies. I heard all those hurtful words.
Mermaids?
Were
Were you
we
also
said 'em, we didn't know you'd listen.
were you also killing mermaids?
No. False. Prove it.
I saw the tails in your garage.
You didn't see anything.
I'm not Derek. My eyes work.
Those were tails from tuna fish. Deep sea tuna fish.
Now, this is going to be hard to choose, but you either sent a Snapchat or a TikTok to Derek about you being on the Segway going down to celebrate the Astros winning the World Series.
Yep.
Absolutely not. See, I heard that one too, and that's why I wore my Joe Kelly shirt today.
Fair
Is a great shirt.
enough. I guess Santa will just have to. I guess he'll just have to be on your best behavior and wait for. Hopefully, Santa will come around.
Hopefully Christmas isn't a democracy and we don't get a vote.
I really hope so.
Yeah.
You guys are jerks.
Christmas, we all know, will be stolen.
Of course. There's a
Fair.
war on it right now, and I'm fighting against Christmas.
Yep.
My war is just against Chapin's Christmas. Everyone else, happy Christmas. You? No Christmas. I'm going to sneak in your house. I have your keys.
Oh, does
I'm
it make Chapin happy? No.
You know what makes me happy? Chapin's sadness.
Chapin's tears.
That's what I'm drinking right now. That's what's in my glass.
Oh wow, salty.
Chapin's unending tears.
As always, we encourage you, the listener, to sit back, relax with a beverage of your choosing, alcoholic or not. Sit back by the fire. Listen to that Yule log crack during this. Huh?
Crackle.
Crackle?
Yeah.
Listen to that Yule log crackle.
There you go.
I did it. I like mine better. Crack. Listen to it. Listen to
When
it.
you
Crack.
sit by a fire, does it crack?
Yeah?
Does it?
Yeah.
Cracks
I mean-
in?
Just put Pop Rocks in it.
I was going to say throw some Rice Krispies on there.
Are Pop Rocks flammable?
I mean, I feel like this is
Podcast
something.
topic?
Yeah. We're going
What's
to
the most
figure this
flammable
out.
candy?
But relax, sit back, and enjoy, and listen to our smooth, smooth voices. Don't forget to take a picture of what you're drinking and post it to the social media using the hashtag #TopShelfWednesday.
Hashtag eggnog for life.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Hashtag vote Derek off, vote Chapin back on.
I was trying to figure out like what would like nog or egg, because I mean
Nog.
it's the winter. Yeah, well,
Donnie, don't you like eggnog?
I love eggnog.
eggnog is
I'm
wonderful.
not an eggnog fan.
Oh, I love.
I've also never drank it.
You've never had eggnog?
So how can you not be a fan? I've never
I
had
don't.
it.
I don't want to. It looks too thick.
So cut it with some milk.
Ugh.
Or some rum.
Ooh, there you
Yes.
go.
That's the way to have it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Egg-
Just
eggnog
I
and
mean,
rum.
it is a viscous liquid.
Yeah.
But it's not like eating
So
running
good.
eggs.
No.
It
see.
goes
That's what it
down
looks
smooth,
like. To,
but
it
it's
looks
not.
like to me. It looks like a mix between like eggs whisked and
Correct.
pancake batter.
Less than that. It's more like a syrup, except it's not even a syrup.
No.
it's a
It's-
liquid
Is
syrup.
it a
Yeah.
syrup? Syrup?
Syrup?
It's definitely like a heavy whipping cream. It's like a thick cream. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Eggnog is wonderful. Yeah. Bourbon,
If
brandy,
it were a beer,
rum.
it'd
Oh.
be a stout.
You
Yeah.
know what? I'll go out on a limb this year and I'll try eggnog for the first time
Good.
ever.
Yes.
And if I don't like it, I want you to know it's your 3.
That's just one more thing that Chapin has knocked against him for Christmas. We're torturing your mouth with eggnog.
Torturing my taste buds.
Yep. First is killing butterflies, and then your tongue.
So got to work on that hashtag because I don't like that hashtag either. But yes, it's Christmas.
Eggnog for life?
Eggnog something. Hashtag eggnog.
Eggnog something.
Hashtag
Hashtag eggnog something.
Hashtag whiskey nog. There we go.
Whiskey nog.
I don't like
Rum
that either.
nog.
That sounds racist. That sounds like a weird racial term. I don't.
I have no jokes.
I mean,
I don't like that.
I mean, I've got some. I don't
Yeah.
want to say them for fear that they might find their way into an
I'm
episode.
pretty sure. And don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that like traditionally, like real eggnog is
Eggs.
boozy.
Oh,
Well, no, that's just nog. Nog is an old English term for alcohol.
Either way, yes, eggnog's delicious. Eggnog with rum, bourbon, brandy, also delicious.
Donnie, what's in your glass?
My glass, as mentioned earlier, is full of Chapin's tears. Mm-hmm. But as a chaser, I've got some press seltzers. They don't have funny slogans or names, so
There you
no
go.
fun there this week.
Am I reading that correctly? Apple cinnamon.
It's Apple Cinnamon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
French.
Yeah. Yeah. All the way from the Champagne region.
How is it? Is it apple and cinnamony?
The apple He's very forward.
I'm too American. I'm not good
You're doing
with
your
a
best, and
French accent.
I appreciate that.
I
As
try.
a native Frenchman, like Derek, I appreciate that. And then the cinnamon, it's just the back notes of cinnamon, so it's pretty good. Yeah.
Good, great. Chapin,
Yes.
what about this? Is odd. What's in your glass?
Yeah. So
It's odd.
Finally, yeah. First of all, my face is very dry because all my tears have landed in Donnie's glass. But what I'm drinking is coffee, but it's from my favorite coffee company called Bones Coffee, and it's White Russian flavored today.
Ooh, Donnie.
I took a picture of the thing. It has a picture of Donnie on the front of it.
Definitely is
See?
Donnie.
Look at it. I'm drinking your coffee, Donnie. Or it might be the Big Lebowski. One of the two.
That's definitely me.
The dude.
A lot of people don't know this, but he was playing a version of me.
I believe it.
Yeah. Pretty tamed down version.
Yeah. I could see you being the dude. Jimmy would definitely be Donnie. And
Yep.
then I would be, I don't know the name, Walter?
Yep.
There we go.
Because you do care about the rules. And then, of course, Chapin is the Jesus.
Yeah. He
Really
would be.
tight, purpley pants.
Yeah.
Great at bowling.
Don't we have similar hair? Do we have
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty
Yes.
close, yeah.
Also, similar pastimes of touching kids.
I like
Leave
purple.
that in.
False.
When he's not
Santa,
murdering mermaids, he's touching children.
Santa, don't listen to any of this nonsense.
Derek,
Yes, sir.
what's in your glass?
Today I am drinking. Happened to shop Trader Joe's the other day and walked through their alcohol aisle, and Trader Joe's has their own collection of alcohols. So I was like, ooh, they have a wheat bourbon, which caught my attention because I know that Pappy Van Winkle and Weller 12 is a wheat style bourbon. So I was like,
Wheat.
a wheat. So I was like, I think I'm going to grab it, give it a try. And you know what? It's pretty damn delicious. So, Trader Joe's winter wheat bourbon. Really good.
I'm really upset at you.
What's that?
I despise Trader Joe's
Oh, do you?
with every ounce of my being.
Let's dive into that. Why do you despise Trader Joe's?
What did it do to you?
Everything. I hate Trader Joe's. I absolutely hate it. So I'm upset that you tricked me into drinking something from Trader Joe's. I'm allowed to hate one thing in this world, and Trader Joe's is my
I'm
one
only going
hate.
to shop at Trader Joe's from now on. I'm going to hide stuff in this house
Right,
from
you
Trader
should.
Joe's.
So apparently Jimmy hates,
Well-paid
store-
workers.
Yeah, store brand items that are lower cost than most places. And
I've seen him buy stuff off the Total Wine shelf. That's, spirits and more or whatever. He
Right.
buys brand things.
I hate Trader Joe's. I'll eat their stuff or I'll drink their stuff, but I hate it. And I'm upset that you weren't like, hey, this is from Trader Joe's.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said before I...
Nope,
It's
you
actually,
didn't. No,
yeah, that's what he said. He said this is from Trader Joe's. I was shopping Trader
be a
Joe's.
little
and I
bit.
found
I'd be
this
like,
thing.
oh, okay, cool. Sure, I'll try it. But the fact that you're like, hey, try this, it's really good. Oh, by the way, it's from Trader Joe's.
Was it really good?
It was
was
pretty
good.
It was pretty decent. But
Don't lie.
I'm allowed to hate one thing in this world, and I hate Trader Joe's is one thing. Like I've gone shopping with Amy. She's like, I really want to go into Trader Joe's. I go, cool. I won't step foot in it. It's
I want to know the backstory behind this.
I know, right?
when I was a beer salesman, Trader Joe's made my life a living nightmare.
Ah, there it is. The root cause.
Yep. And so even though that was like over 10 years ago, right? They say to never hold a grudge, and I don't, but I just hate Trader Joe's. And that I've gone shopping there with my aunt and uncle when I was like younger, and I hated every minute of being in there. You know that episode of Parks and Rec where Ron Swanson is in that health food store and he's throwing away the vegan bacon? That's what I feel like when I'm in Trader Joe's. I feel like I channel my inner Ron Swanson.
Got it.
So I'm allowed, like I said, I'm allowed to hate one thing in this world.
I don't know
in
that
Trader
you're allowed
Joe's.
to do that, though, until you build a canoe out of scratch.
Okay,
Right.
deal.
Once you do that, you can hate Trader Joe's.
I hate Trader Joe's, and I will never shop there. Amy will. That's fine, but I will
One
never.
more sponsor down the drain.
Right? I know. And after
Great
all-
stuff, but we'll never have it.
That's what you know what? I hope they come out and sponsor us just in in spite of me.
Oh, and then he has to do all of the bits.
Yes.
Trader Joe's, the best place to buy food.
Hey, we sent you this peanut butter. I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I will say, Erin bought this like peanut butter that's like got chia seeds in it, and she's like, "Oh, we should try this." And I was like, Well, it's not okay. I mean, it's peanut butter, but they added stuff to it, so I don't know. All right, I haven't tried it yet, so I can't comment on it. But,
Peanut chia butter.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not. My
butter?
my peanut butter.
Peachy butter?
Ooh.
Pinchy butter?
I like.
Pinchy?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
that
like my
that
peanut
sounds like a
butter
pedophile
pretty stripped down. Just peanuts, oil. That's all you need.
Do you
Don't
need to
need
add
anything
oil?
more.
'Cause isn't peanut oil just a thing by itself?
You usually add oil to make it a little smoother.
Crunchy,
Chunky. Yes.
crunchy or smooth?
Right.
Either or. I like both.
No, pick one. You got to
Right,
die
the
on
fence.
this.
This podcast, you have to be one or the
I
other.
would probably.
Correct.
I'd probably
Very
go.
binary.
I'd probably go crunchy.
Ew.
I like crunchy peanut
Donnie?
butter.
Oh, smooth.
Good.
Smooth.
Chapin?
Crunchy.
The
Derek answered correctly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Normally I have both.
Your
so
palate-
I'll have.
is the worst.
I'll normally like if I make a PB and J, I'll usually have one slice of bread's creamy, one slice is chunky, and
Ew.
then a little bit of jelly in between.
I'm
best way to
sorry.
do it.
You caused yourself more work.
That's too much work.
That, Thank you, Chapin. Yes, it is. One jar. One jar.
One jar, one
I like
knife.
both.
Mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, but you always wipe the knife before you use it in the other
Absolutely
items.
not.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely not. You mix the
There-
jelly and the peanut
No,
butter.
that is,
Yep.
there is nothing worse
What
than
else- what
opening
else are you
up
using
a
that jelly
jar.
for?
That is disgusting when you open up a jar of jelly and there's fucking like hard dried peanut butter in it. You always
seal your jar of jelly, sir. Seal your jar of jelly.
wipe your knife before you use the jelly.
Why not just buy a bigger jar and just when you buy them, just dump them both in and just shake it up? It'll save so much time
I
later
actually
on.
bought a paint mixer from Home Depot just to do that. It's constantly running in my
So,
pantry.
so
it's
you're saying,
always perfectly mixed.
or even better, just buy Goober. It's already pre-mixed.
No, that's a dumb name.
Goober?
I didn't say it was
Is
a
it-
good name, but that is.
Goober or Jif. There's actually pre-mixed.
Is there a
Oh,
Jif?
peanut
I've
butter
never seen a
and,
Jif, but I've seen the Goober.
I think Smucker's also does it.
Nice.
I'm not eating anything called a goober.
Peanuts are goobers.
Goober.
I'm allergic now.
Goober is for Goober is for children. Goober is a children's drink, food.
Isn't goober like a kid's booger or like what?
No, I think you said it. That's a booger.
I think a goober is just somebody that's a goober.
Oh, thank you, Derek. Good definition there.
The dictionary definition of goober is a peanut or a foolish person.
There you go. See, a goober.
All right, I'm allergic.
I like how
Jelly
you pronounce
sandwiches
that
only.
too. A foolish,
Jelly sandwiches. Oh,
I've been living with someone from
that's
Amish
so
country
gross.
too long.
a foolish person.
So, Jimmy, what's in your glass?
I am drinking Elysian Dark of the Moon Pumpkin Stout. It's got a werewolf on the label, and it is delicious.
It's definitely a good choice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
It's pretty good. I'm slowly working down. I've been looking all over the place for Fireside Chat. I can't find it.
Not at Total Wine?
Okay. Let me retract my statement. I've been looking all over the place at Safeways.
So the one place you know is going to have it, you haven't looked.
Correct.
Have you checked the library?
No, I don't go to the library. I can't read. Come on now. You know this.
They don't check that at the door. You can still go check for fireside chats there.
No, not from what I've read on the dark web.
Can't you
said you
make a
can't read.
fireside chat?
In order to, the alcoholic,
Yeah.
the premix one, you can. But I'm looking. I should have specified. Sorry, Chapin.
Yes.
I'm looking specifically for the Fireside Chat beer.
Yeah, 21st
Oh, there's a
Amendment.
beer.
Yeah, 21st Amendment Brewery.
It's really good. It's got Teddy Roosevelt on it.
Yeah.
Because that's apparently what he did back when he was president. He would do Fireside Chats.
Yep.
I think was it once a week or was it during the holiday season?
I don't know. Something. You did them pretty frequently.
Donnie,
so-
When I
Donnie,
visited him, it was basically every day.
Yeah.
every day. I was going to say, Donnie, you were alive during that era.
It's the Fireside Chat's a winter ale brewed with like spices.
Okay.
It's
really
fantastic. It's really, really good.
I can imagine Safeway having those.
I feel like they've had them in the past, but
Just an error order. Like, oh
Yeah.
crap, what is this?
Oops.
yeah, Fred
What'd I click
Meyer.
on?
Fred Meyer might like they have a pretty good beer selection anymore, but yeah, Total
Norway Total Wine does not have them.
When I looked,
Total Wine doesn't have it.
What?
Really?
Federal
Wow. Maybe they haven't released
They
them
have
yet.
DrinkWorks Fireside Variety Pack, which I don't think is what we're looking at.
No, did 21st Amendment go down? Did it fall under?
I don't know. I haven't.
Better not have.
I haven't bought one of their beers in a while, so maybe.
Maybe we were the sole purchasers.
Back in our beerian days, we kept them afloat.
Oh, the beering days. Hey, it's a Wednesday night. You guys want to party? Let's do this. It's going until 2.
Went to 99 bottles and I bought $60 worth of beer and I got 4 bottles. You guys ready to drink some?
Let's get some.
Oh, those were the days.
Donnie, you're frantically Googling. What are you searching for?
21st Amendment is still around. They have the amendment brew free or die.
Yep, that's
Yep.
a
Or
good
the
one.
blah, blah, blah.
Or high
Orange
water.
IPA at Total Wines. They do not have the fireside chat.
I wonder if they didn't make it this year.
Cancel culture.
Yeah.
It's running rampant.
Brew Free or Die is a good IPA.
It is.
That is.
And it has the Statue of Liberty on it, which I know that, Donnie, you were also around when that was brought over to the U.S.
From my home country of France.
When it was actually like copper colored.
Exactly correct.
Wow.
Way to know your history.
That would have been so
We had to paint it
weird.
green. It took a long time.
That'd be so weird to see that thing copper.
I think they should do that. I think every year they should go and pressure wash. Top down.
I don't think pressure washing is going to do anything because
No.
it's literally chemically changed.
Yeah.
Like they'll have to helicopter over vinegar and drop a ton of vinegar on it.
And at this
Pressure
point,
wash
I don't
with
think
vinegar.
they can.
Yeah, it's probably gone all the way through to the core. but-
Pressure wash with vinegar.
Yeah. I feel like it's come up a couple times like throughout history about them like actually deoxidizing it, but I think they always vote it down.
Well, I think they should. It would really be that beacon. Be that beacon again.
Well, I mean, it might be that the sun will reflect on it and blind half of New York, and
So no one cares about New York.
I mean, true.
Literally, no one cares
Said
about
by
New
a
York.
not New Yorker. Great.
You know
Even
how,
New Yorkers don't care about New York.
You know, Coca-Cola will like disintegrate a penny.
Yes.
I wonder if the U.S. government has ever been afraid of another, like somebody that's angry with the U.S. bringing over like a vat of Coca-Cola and just dumping it on the Statue of Liberty.
I want to go to the Statue of Liberty now and just see if they have like a sign before you go in that says no Coca-Cola allowed.
No Coca-Cola.
There's too many clean spots. This is a National Treasure 3 type of scenario where we have to find the secret that was engraved on the Statue of Liberty,
Right.
and they have to get a giant tube,
Oh, yeah.
encase it, and just pour Coca-Cola into it, and let it sit for 24 hours.
If I ran the Statue of Liberty, I would definitely put a sign out there just for fun. And see how many people like panicked about that. Like, what do you mean there's no Coca-Cola? Well, to not be sued by Coke, I would actually just say no cola. Specific, no. Make it generic. Because you don't need Coca-Cola being all offended. And
Well, you have to say Coca-Cola, otherwise some crazed crack addict is going to be, there's some crazed druggie. It's going to be like, oh, don't throw Coke on. And then they're just going to go over there and throw fistfuls and fistfuls of sweet powder all over.
That's fine. I said
That is
specifically
the problem
no
with
cola.
Cokeheads. They like to waste their Coke.
Throw it.
They like
just
to give it away.
let it go
That's why they got to suck
everywhere.
to get more. Because they're like, "Fuck, why did I throw my
Yeah.
whole baggie on the Statue of
cents
Liberty?
is- I got a-
episode,
two-
Derek.
I got a
he just
censor-
swore.
My
Twice.
goodness.
That's a buck. Damn
I
it.
guess since we're going, since Derek is sworn now twice and against the Lord's wishes.
Wow.
Wow.
The 11th commandment, the unwritten rule that Derek seems to love, unwritten rules.
Every time we swear, we will be doing a donation to St. Jude's.
We'll do it all at once, so it's not like weird transactions, but yeah.
We'll put it in
I
a
think
jar.
I think at the end, what we'll do is we'll just do one giant, just like 5 seconds of just all of us swearing at once, just to really get it all out. I
I
think
think it might work. There's a giant check that I can borrow that
Yep.
we can take pictures of and post it.
I can do that.
That would be fun.
But so seeing as
Cover some
how
names up, but
I am topic master and we are
Wait, who voted that?
we ever let
I
me
did.
let me check
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Chapin.
remember when Chapin lost his vote and still decided to vote and really swung things like Florida?
It's like a dead person voting. Yeah, that's what just happened.
Surprise!
Always knew
uh,
you were a Democrat.
Nobody voted. I ended up stealing it. So
Oh, we could have stopped it, but we didn't.
so this is a Christmas edition or holiday edition, I should say. And this
Way to be.
We are not participating in cancel culture. This is a Christmas edition.
Christmas spedition.
Yep.
So I went to I Google searched good Yahoo questions for Christmas again, and I have 14 of them. We'll see if we can get through all 14. Okay.
How about 25 of them?
That'd be pretty good. Right.
It's a good round number.
And
a
then we have
good-
to sing the song every time.
Solid number. So
6-hour podcast.
so
On the 25th day of Christmas.
this person, question number 1. I heard this Christmas song at the mall, but don't know where to find it. Any help? And their description of it is, it's a very deep voice of a male, and all I remember is Christmas, Christmas. So, do you think that's it? Do you guys think that we can help this person out?
course
Find
we
out
can.
what Christmas song is that?
Well, Donnie showed us a Bruce Willis song before this podcast.
was probably Bruce
Might
Willis.
have been.
Could it, is
Also
it
known
Bruce?
as Bruno.
Bruce,
Off the album The Return of Bruno.
Brucey Willie.
Brucey Willie, as his friends call him, like us. Old Brucey Willie.
Oh, Brucey Willie.
Oh, B-dubs.
I'm gonna go with it's probably like a classic, probably one of the old like blues.
Brothers.
No, not Blues Brother, like an old
Dan
blues
Aykroyd.
singer. I would say Chuck Berry, but I don't know if Chuck Berry did any Christmas songs. I'm trying to think of what.
Dan Aykroyd. Chris Farley. David Spade.
Yes, there it is. David Spade.
Could it be
classic?
That deep voiced,
Blues.
old-timey bluesy guy, David Spade.
Yeah.
I can't count the number of times I've seen him without a top hat and a suit on playing some jazz trumpet.
Right. The best.
Is he a trumpet kind of guy, or does he seem like a saxophone kind of dude? Or could he just have curveballed us all and be playing the piccolo?
I think he's more of a flute kind of guy. Oh, I just swore.
Dang it! No.
I think he's a trumpet kind of guy.
You say trumpet?
Yeah.
What about French horn?
French horns are for girls.
Because they're like nope. Because in order to play the French horn, you have to put your fist in it,
Yep.
and that.
All the way deep inside.
I tried to
So my
not do
band
that
teacher
joke,
taught
and then
me.
I explained it, and now everyone
It's
understands.
okay.
it.
Derek hasn't noticed yet.
It's what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Next.
Next.
Sorry, and Nat King Cole is the guy I was trying to think of.
Yeah, we all knew that.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chuck Berry. Sticking with Chuck Berry.
Sure.
Same with, well, there's no answers on here, so I guess should we just leave it up and just say William Hung?
Yeah. Well, I mean, William Hung doesn't.
He does have a Christmas album.
Yeah, but he
have
doesn't
that
sing
blues
that
album.
song, nor does he have a deep voice.
Does David Hasselhoff sing
I'm
Christmas
going-
songs?
Oh, that's it. Donnie, will you Google search that?
Man, I think they're going to be
Will you Google
Albert
search
Einstein songs, whatever they call Christmas in Germany.
Germany and Das Germans?
Christmas!
Das Christmas.
Das Christmas song.
Actually, it's not Christmas. It's Krampus. Das Krampus song. I think that seems right. I'm not going to ask you, Derek, because you're French. You don't know anything about Germans.
It's true. Not a thing. Not a thing.
I'm sorry. David Hasselhoff released a new album this year called Party Your Hasselhoff.
I mean,
yes.
that's a catchy title.
Oh my
He has
God.
two songs, We Didn't Start the Fire, and also It Never Rains in Southern California.
Well,
Back to back. Not a great thing for, the fiery state of California.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I don't know that he ever did a Christmas album.
All right, so that one, that's out the window.
Yep.
Should we just stay with Bruce Willis then? What about Joe Pesci? Do you think Joe Pesci? You think it was Joe Pesci doing the Christmas song?
I mean, he'd probably have a great Christmas song,
Now he'd be rapping the Christmas song.
Yeah, he
I
would.
don't know if-
That's what curveballed me. Joe Pesci rapping?
right?
Like, I know he seems kind of mafia-esque,
He'd
but
be like, no one was stirring, not even a mouse. White Christmas, Silent Night.
He had a song called It
Yo.
Doesn't Snow on Christmas.
who?
Ooh.
Pesci.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well,
There you go.
He also has a song, Take Your Love and Shove It. So
wow.
Christmas legend Joe Pesci.
Everyone's all like, oh, Mariah Carey, it's Christmas time. She's coming. It's like, no, Joe Pesci.
Right.
Yeah. Slipping under the radar.
So this one, there's a word in here, but I want to make it abundantly clear. It is not a swear word. I will try to do my best to enunciate this word. Okay?
Is this a different word for butt?
No, no.
Is it a different
word
word
for poop?
for a female dog?
Is Santa Claus real, Falk, or kid off? Kid off.
what?
Kid hyphen of OF. Is Santa Claus real, Falk, or kid of?
Like Marshall Falk? Like is
Falk.
Oh, so like the Falkland Islands.
Yeah. So it's. I mean, this person does have a really good question. Is Santa Claus real? Is he Falk, or is he kid of both?
I feel like this person had a Google search open on their phone and just put their phone in their pocket without
Yeah.
shutting the screen off, and it just started pushing buttons.
Well, I'd like to throw this question to Chapin because we all know he has pretty outlandish beliefs on what is real and what is fake and what exists
It's
and what
Falk.
doesn't exist.
Falk.
Sorry, Falk or real
Kid of.
or kid of.
Yeah.
Chapin, what do you think?
Since I'm banking on Santa listening to this episode, he is definitely real.
He is definitely real.
Real.
He is not Falk then.
No Falk, no
Categorically
kid
not
of.
Falk.
Yeah. Sasquatch is kid of, though. Definitely
Maybe.
Sasquatch is kid of.
Maybe. Who knows? I mean, I have videos.
There's literally no way to know about Sasquatch.
Notice how there's no fake in that, Donnie. It's one of those things.
That's not even an option.
I know I have videos.
Are
that I
you
saved
A,
from,
wrong, or B, am I right?
I mean, I've seen A Boy Named Christmas on Netflix, so I know how Santa Claus becomes Santa Claus. So he's definitely real.
He fell off a roof and Tim, the Toolman Taylor, became Santa Claus?
No, that's
Tim Allen. Tim
Allen.
Allen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember his
Buzz
last name.
Lightyear.
Yep.
That is another origin story. But see, that's A Boy Named Christmas is how Santa Claus became Santa Claus.
But-
Santa Claus with Tim Allen is just talking about that. Well, eventually Santa
contractual
Claus.
obligations of
Yeah,
Santa
yeah,
Claus.
yeah. Santa Claus doesn't live forever, and eventually he needs to be replaced, and only the select person that's worthy
person who killed him?
becomes Santa Claus. Yes.
I'm confused. A boy named Christmas. The boy was named Christmas and became Santa Claus?
He was. I don't know. Honestly, I don't understand
Didn't
why
you
it's
just say
called.
you watched it?
Yes, and that's why I don't know why it's called A Boy Named Christmas, because I was just what his mother nicknamed him and would call him Christmas.
What's the movie about?
But his name was actually Nicholas. So,
But the legend of Santa Claus is from before Christmas.
yes.
Right.
Watch the movie. You'd
I'm not going
understand
to watch
it.
that movie. I'm going to say that right now. You
goes-
did not a good job of. No, you did not do a good job of selling it to me.
He goes and finds an elven town, and in the town
Elf.
of elves,
Yep.
Elf.
Christmas is a thing.
Right. So
And his mother had found it before when she was a little
Oh,
girl.
I know.
And
I know this film.
Yeah.
I know this film. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
so
And
this
Will
is-
Ferrell's
Yes,
there.
Brigadoon.
yes,
Will
yes,
Ferrell's
yeah,
elf.
yeah. So
Yeah.
then he, his mother
Miracle
had
on
found the
34th Street.
town, had discovered what Christmas was.
What was the name of the elf town?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Was it Rivendell?
No.
Yeah, they didn't celebrate Christmas
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
They only had one golden ring.
I
Nailed it.
So I tried to do that joke playing video games the other night, where I was like, "What? Okay, so what actually happened? Like, where you just interjected into
Yeah.
Dick's story? Like, what's
Right.
the story of this?" For a guy that said we were playing with a video game online, Destiny 2, no big deal. But so there's one guy. He was like, "Yeah, I broke my toe and my ankle." And so he was like, I broke it at CVS. And I was like, what were you buying at CVS? And then he went into this long spiel
Whoa.
about
HIPAA.
everything that he actually
HIPAA rules.
wanted.
You can't ask him
He went
that.
into this long spiel about what he was actually doing. I was like, I'm sorry. I was trying to make a goof. I was trying to make it funny.
I didn't actually
And
care.
So I texted Nick. I was like, just kill me. Please kill me. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
So two things there.
Yeah.
One, you don't have the right to ask him what he's doing in CVS. That's protected by law.
Okay.
And two,
The law
how
of HIPAA, yeah.
how upset are you that there's going to be no updates to Destiny 2 for the foreseeable future because everybody walked out and they're on strike?
Wow.
Not much will change.
It'll be interesting because they've already been working remotely from home anyway, so I think it's already going to happen. Anywho,
Yeah, but see, working remotely from home and being on strike are two completely different things because
are they on
now
strike
they're
or
on
is that
strike.
Kellogg's that's on strike?
I think, didn't you say Bungie was also on strike?
No.
I think
It's just-
everybody's in
it's just-
strike.
I just said
Kill us.
Blizzard ladies who are breast milking their babies who are having their breast milk stolen. Breast milking
Okay.
their babies. Is
You
that
might
not what
be
they call
safe.
it?
Bungie might be okay. And it's Activision Blizzard that's like crumbling from the inside out.
Yes. It's a good thing Bungie separated themselves from Activision.
Were they ever a part of Activision?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
They were part of the best video game company of all time, and then they still couldn't take the lessons from Bungie or Blizzard and Activision to make their game any kind of good. So
Right?
they're like, you know what? You guys have too much sense in your places. We're leaving.
Oh no! Right now, I'm having a lot of fun trying to please this cosmic star horse who just neighs at me. He calls all the time, so I'm having a lot of fun. You do something good, and he, Donnie, how was my horse impersonation? Was it good?
It was great. I
Yes.
thought there was a horse in the room.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
You could be a very good Foley artist.
Okay, next question. This person says, "I think I'm about to give birth to baby Jesus. What do I do?"
Is this person's name Mary?
This person's name is question mark.
Okay, then they're not going to give birth.
I mean, they
We
could
don't know
be.
that. We don't know that. It happened
Question mark
once.
could
It
be a
happen
Mary.
again.
Yeah.
Could be a Mary.
I mean, I guess technically there is going to be the rebirth of Jesus at the spawn of
of the burned down Fox Christmas tree.
I was going to say Ragnarok, but that's not the right.
No.
That's not the right apocalypse. Whatever the hell they call Revelations. Is that what the hell they call
Book
it?
in the Bible.
No, let's go with Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
When Ragnarok comes, when the snake that eats itself eats the world, and Ragnarok starts.
You mean
And
the,
all the gods die,
mean
including
the-
Jesus. Sorry,
the
Christians.
rapture?
That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Which
I know.
comes from the book of Revelations.
But Jesus doesn't come back for the rapture.
Jesus?
No.
I thought.
No, the rapture happens and all the good people, all 144,000 of them, are taken from the earth to heaven. And then the earth lives in torturous pain until Jesus comes
Yeah,
back.
have you not seen the documentary film This Is the End?
By Kirk Cameron. He's a whole movie series.
Yes, I know. No,
About
I
the
have not.
rapture.
I have not seen that.
Donnie, you've seen This Is the End?
I've seen the book.
No, I
Documentary?
don't remember that. I've blacked it out.
Everyone goes up and they dance with the Backstreet Boys up in heaven.
Yes. No.
In my heaven, there will be no back.
Only 144,000.
What?
So there's what?
No Backstreet Boys in heaven?
4 billion people on Earth and only
There's
144,000.
like 8 billion people on Earth, and yep.
Man.
It's almost like this book was written, I don't know, when there's only like 150,000 people on Earth.
They said, wow, we're already at max capacity. It can't get any
Yeah.
more.
Better stop having kids.
Actually, I mean, to be fair, as long as it's been, they probably surpassed max capacity. And nobody. Rapture's going to happen. Nobody's going to disappear.
Can't upset the
Like,
fire
sorry.
marshal. No one else in here.
Yeah, so, just taps the sign on the wall. Come back
God's,
tomorrow.
God's just like, I got to follow the rules, guys. Sorry.
I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Yeah, like, I mean, fire marshal says.
Just like a joke that we had every time going to Yellowstone. Sorry, man, park's closed.
Man, that's a good question for Big Jim. How many people can you overcapacitate a building with before it really is a fire hazard?
That is a
If
solid question.
max occupancy is like 150. Could we go to like 175 and be fine? How do they test that?
And how do they determine max occupancy?
Do they put like 300 people in a building, light it on fire, and see how many people get out?
All right, this building can only hold 100 people.
173. That's pretty good.
It's pretty solid.
The last building we burned down, only 20 people got out.
I told you we shouldn't have used such cheap joists. Block the exit.
So I guess we just don't know how to help that person out. They're gonna.
What if, I mean, Jesus is a pretty common name. It could just be a mom that's going to give birth to a baby boy she's going to call Jesus.
True.
That's true.
But
Fair
what
enough.
what if she can feel that this is Jesus, not Jesus, but
Right. The light of the world is
So-
growing inside of her belly.
the ninth reincarnation of Jesus?
If
Is it
this
No,
Okay.
it'd be the second.
The insert number here, reincarnation of Jesus.
another question, is this mother Jewish?
It's a good question. I mean, it's hard to tell from her question mark
Because-
online handle.
If they're not Jewish, also not going to be Jesus.
Okay, fair enough.
Is a question mark a Jewish symbol?
Donnie?
Only when there's a six-sided star next to it.
Oh.
Got it. Thank you.
So,
It's the instead of the
little
dot, it's a.
yep. The Star of David.
If I was Jewish, I definitely would like all my eyes. Like I'd just dot it with the Star of David.
Oh, it takes so long.
You should ever,
I'm signing my
they
name.
all,
Do
they
you
all get a
mind?
little stamp. Stamp.
like
Tiny
the,
stamp.
like the annoying people
J,
that like
stamp.
do it with little smiley faces.
And hearts. Ugh.
Yeah.
But here's your 5-point plan for when you think you're giving birth to Jesus.
Okay,
1, tell your husband no more sex.
1. Done.
Okay, you're a virgin this whole time.
Easy.
Yep, that's it. Then you tell him it's God's baby.
Step
And
2.
you will not take a pregnancy test.
God's baby. Step
God's
3,
baby.
not taking pregnancy test.
No paternity test.
That's 4.
God doesn't want it. So and then
3 and
5,
4.
and then 5 is once the baby is born, you have to kill him when he's 33. He has to sacrifice himself again for the good of everyone. Those are the 5 rules.
I feel like God's probably going to test him at some point
Ooh.
and see if he
those
is
are subsections to the thing,
truly
yeah.
loyal to God and see if he'll kill his brother.
So what you're saying is
Yep.
that like this, like basically Harry Potter is a film
About Jesus.
about Jesus.
Yes. The 3A to prove that he's Jesus is
Yeah.
if 3 random dudes come up to your door and give you a bar of gold, some perfume, and like spices. Just say, "Hey, I heard you had a baby," and just throw it at you and run. That's how you really know you have Jesus.
Hiya!
Yep.
It's like an opposite of a ding dong ditch.
They roll up.
Ding dong, gift, give, and ditch.
They roll up in Ford Pintos.
Camel colored.
Could be a
All right.
Mustang.
Here, I got my gifts in my Camelback bag.
Pinto, a Mustang, and What's another
Maverick? Or is that it? No.
One of them might be
another horse themed?
What is the?
I was going to say Lamborghini because they have the prancing horse as a
Pinto?
logo, but
Bronco.
there we
it
go.
is.
There it is. We found it.
Bronco, Mustang, Pinto. Let's roll up.
The three wise men.
Or do they get on the back of a
they have-
scooter
and
like
they have
Michelle and Dwight
camelbacks.
Goodman from the Cobras of Globo Gym?
If the guy in the Bronco has one glove on and is carrying a bloody knife, run.
yeah.
That is not a wise man,
That's an
and he
imposter.
does not have a gift for you.
That's Satan. He's an imposter.
He does have
Well.
a gift for you, but it's not one you want.
It's the gift of eternal life, Chapin.
Yeah.
That's the best gift one can receive.
That's the white elephant gift giver. Don't stay away from that one.
Yep.
All right, next question. This one I feel is a little. This one I feel like we could probably help out a little bit.
Okay.
How long? I need help tonight. This is by Country Music with a Z.
How long?
Okay.
I need help tonight.
Okay,
Is there more?
That's
Is
the
it the
title.
ti-
Of,
okay,
that's the
that's-
title of it.
Oh,
That's the
okay,
header.
okay.
Perfect.
I was going to say 10 minutes. You're good.
Hold on. Wait. Let me.
It's a good guess.
Right?
Hold on. Let me see if I can enunciate. How long?
Multiple
Because
O's?
they
Can you sing it for us?
they put an exclamation point or they capitalize the O in long.
Oh, okay.
How long? I need help tonight. Question mark. Okay, I need to know how many more wake ups until Christmas, including Christmas Day wake up. I live in the Chicago region. I think 25.
Well, what day was this one
Yeah, what day was
submitted?
it posted?
This was, there's no dates on these, but it just says, according to this, it says 20 hours ago, 3 days left to answer.
Well, I'm going to say that it was, you're going to have...
So how many more wake ups until Christmas? They need to know,
Well, it depends on how many naps you take.
including the Christmas Day.
That's a good
Ooh,
point.
that's solid.
Yep.
That's true. And how many times you have to wake up to pee at night?
Yep. That's
Ooh.
Yep.
So, I
If
mean,
this
it
is
could-
an
it could
adult
be-
and they're drinking heavily, they
could be like
passing out,
73.
not even napping. Yeah.
So 73 more wake ups.
Or maybe they do a lot of cocaine and they don't sleep for like 4 days.
Ooh. Yep.
8
Some
days.
Adderall,
And then they
really
sleep for
focused.
2.
So as of right now, we're in the middle of 2 and 73.
Yeah.
So what's a good middle number between
Well,
2 and 2?
I've got a number that
What's the-
falls
what's the
within that
median?
set. 69.
That's
It
nice.
might be 69.
69,
nights.
69 more wake ups
Yep,
until
I
can
Christmas.
see it.
And that includes Christmas Day because they
Correct.
specifically wanted that.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're on 68,
I mean,
you got to take one more quick nap.
yeah.
One more.
before
There-
Christmas.
there's
Before you can open
easily-
presents.
Yeah.
There's easily going to be 4 wake ups on Christmas Day. You're going to wake up, you're going to deal with gifts, then you're going to be tired from dealing with gifts, you're going to take a nap, you're going to wake up in time for dinner. Dinner's going to be, tiring.
You're going to take a cat nap afterward
oh,
because
yeah.
you got to,
Yeah, there's at least 3 naps on Christmas Day.
yeah.
That's true.
Somebody's going to put basketball on, you're going to be bored because it's basketball and it's and you're going to fall asleep, you're going to wake up from that.
Because it's poop.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it means it's
Oh,
dookie.
another one.
Darn it. Gosh dang.
Dadgummit.
All right, number 5. I just electrocuted myself with the stupid Christmas lights, and now my heart's beating soft. The light extension was wet, and I told my brother to disconnect it while I plug another set of lights in, but I plugged it in before he disconnected inside, and I got electrocuted for like 3 seconds, and I dropped it. It didn't hurt, but now my heart's beating soft, and I'm a little worried. Frowny face. Any medical advice that we can give to this person?
Well, I'll refer to our local PhD holder here
Right.
for medical advice.
Correct. Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
This poster is obviously a liar. The Christmas lights do not draw enough power to electrocute you. It's like a 9-volt battery.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Just a little zip, like a tattoo, like, "Pit," you're done. Stop being a.
Just
Oh, man.
Darn
they
it.
made me- They made me swear.
Stop being a
Stop being a fussy hussy.
There it
Just
is.
hang your Christmas lights, please. And you know what? You're waiting until now to do it. That's pushing it pretty late. Before October is the time to hang your Christmas lights.
good. Or
I
just
mean,
keep them up.
You're 2 months late.
I'm of the ilk that I'm going to put Christmas lights on my house one time, and they're going to stay up year round. I'll only turn them on for a month and a half from Thanksgiving to New Year's, but they're going to stay up all year.
I'm
'Cause
definitely going to come to your house and take them down for you.
okay,
And just wrap them.
And then
just
I'll-
put them on your porch.
call you up to put them back up.
I'm not going to tell you I did it. It wasn't
you-
me.
luckily-
You can't prove it was me.
Luckily, I
recording
don't.
now, though.
Luckily, I don't have lights outside because I could care less about lights outside. I don't need to put lights outside.
Why? Why do you hate?
So you're gonna have a house.
Why do you hate
you're gonna
everybody
have an
else to have fun?
Your interior house is gonna have Christmas lights up all year round.
Are you
He's
going to
kinda
allow?
selfish.
Are you going to
No.
allow people to come into your house
No,
to
it
look
only-
at your Christmas lights?
The indoor lights I'd pull down. I'm not going to get on a ladder and go up on the roof to put up lights.
That's when you clean
For
your
a
gutters
month.
out.
Yeah, it's a two.
I would have already cleaned my gutters out. If you're cleaning your gutters out in December, you're really behind times.
That's what I did.
Or I also just,
Chapin, I appreciate that you do things on your own time.
or I buy a leaf guard and I don't have to clean out my gutters.
Derek, when's the last time you actually cleaned your gutters out?
I have not yet.
Oh,
to be fair, he's not breaking the rules.
Yeah.
We'll just wait till next year.
and the plot thickens.
Yeah, and also, I probably should because I do get leaves that blow into my yard from the neighbor, but I don't really have a lot of trees around me.
Oh,
I'm also tucked in the back, so there's no
Oh.
reason for me to put lights on the outside
Sure.
because the only people that are going to see it is my one neighbor across from me and me. So
oh. So you
You
just
have, like-
what you're saying is that you don't care about your neighbors. Do you not
No.
remember one of the
They
10
didn't
commandments that Jesus put
they
out
didn't
of
put
love
Christmas
thy neighbor?
lights up for me. So
Love-
why am I going to put Christmas lights up for them?
Wow,
Love
you're right. Two wrongs
thy-
make a right. Derek,
That's right.
definitely.
Love
Goddamn
thy
right it
neighbor.
does.
Oh,
Even I have
four.
Christmas.
Gosh
lights up.
dang right. it does.
Love thy neighbor. And also, do not covet thine neighbor's wife.
I like thy neighbor. The other neighbor I really don't know. They seem nice.
There's a conditional lover.
Yes. One
part-time lover.
one neighbor I'm just afraid of because he's probably part of the Russian mob.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks. Now you put all of our lives in danger.
I just stay on
He
his
said probably.
I just stay on his good side.
You should hang a Russian flag on that side of your property just to keep him happy.
Just a sickle and hammer.
Just to show solidarity.
Right.
I too Soviet.
Drink only vodka. Yeah. Every time he sees you, just have a bottle of vodka with you.
Hey,
buy an early '90s BMW and a leather jacket.
hey,
No,
comrade.
tracksuit. You gotta have a tracksuit.
Ooh, yeah. I feel like the tracksuit is earned, kind of like the Kremlin tattoo. Like I don't think I can just buy
You
a
could go
tracksuit.
though, and every time he asks you, just say, "Listen, the Ukraine, they are usurpers. We need to destroy them."
Oh,
And then I find out he's Ukrainian.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
Then you have to move
Yep.
immediately.
Like, all right, guys, I don't know where I'm going, but
because
sold my house.
then actually no, you won't have to sell your house. He'll just take it over.
Yeah, could happen too.
That's
He'll
true.
invade you. This is my house now,
Right?
and you'll have to get the Taliban to come help you out. Next question.
Jimmy has his finger on the pulse of world events.
Right.
Does anyone else think Santa Claus is a pedophile? He breaks into your house.
I know one person who does. Chapin. Chapin.
False. False.
He breaks into your house, jacks your milk and cookies, says inappropriate words like ho, 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 tells little kids to sit on his lap to take pictures. He's also a stalker by watching you constantly. What are we teaching our kids these days?
I mean, all fair points, except he doesn't jack your milk and cookies. You literally put those out for him to
Right.
take. So
He doesn't steal them.
gift.
They're a gift.
yeah, and he's not breaking into your house when you invite him.
I don't know if it will have any bearing on it, but this question is asked by Maria.
Is she also giving birth to Jesus?
I have no idea because, who knows?
Is she a Santa?
It's hard to tell if Maria
she
is
fault?
question mark. If Maria equals question mark.
I mean, she seems like she should know a lot about it.
Let's see.
Seems to
Is-
me like she was just on the naughty list one year and just has a
Yeah.
a grudge.
Got that lump of coal in her stocking and was really upset.
Yep.
She was like, I will no longer be known as Santa Maria. I am now just Maria.
Is Santa Claus really a pedophile?
I mean, nowhere in there did she mention the things that pedophiles are known for.
Which is?
That is the inappropriate
Yeah.
touching of kids.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like,
Pedophiles are
burglar,
not like cookie snatchers or picture takers.
Whoa, that sounds...
stalker,
Weird.
burglar.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's creepy.
I think Santa Claus is an international art thief.
Ooh, okay.
If I were Santa Claus,
Played by Nicolas Cage.
well, of course,
Yeah.
and he gets in those houses. Yeah, he'll bring presents, but he funds his operation by stealing valuable art that they don't never really notice is gone until too late, and they would never connect the two.
Ah,
So 3 months later, remember that Van Gogh used to have it hanging above the mantle? That, oh my goodness, it was he wraps it in wrapping paper so it's Christmas
Banksy.
decoration.
Banksy.
Yeah, or a Banksy.
Or a Banksy.
Either way. And then he steals it and sells it on the black market and funds his toy operation. So really, he's like a weird Robin Hood.
Steals from the naughty and gives to the good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we all know that everybody who has a Van Gogh or a Banksy, they're basically just tax evasionists, which is possibly the worst
We're
thing.
coming for you, art world.
Yeah. I mean, those white collar crimes are definitely the most heinous of crimes. Because how dare you steal money from rich people?
Right? God.
They worked hard for that money and didn't pay taxes on it, so they could keep it,
yeah.
not you,
Yeah, like
Santa.
Gosh dang. They earn those assets and the bank loans that pay for the assets.
Can we all just come out and
And the slave labor that keeps the assets there.
can we all just agree that everybody who's rich is just a giant fussy hussy?
I'd go I'd go a step further. A super fussy hussy.
Whoa.
These are strong words.
Soup's fuss?
a
There's
soup's
soup's
fuss
fuss
fuss.
and huss fuss.
SHP or SHH?
Totes hussy.
Whoa.
Are you guys ready for the next question?
I'm
ready.
Give me a second here.
Yeah, he's ready.
Okay, he's ready. Good. Okay, this is from Bamey, marked for extinction.
Okay.
This is a person's username. Would Hanukkah be more popular if they had a mascot like the Hanukkah harmonica? And he said, it's just a thought. Maybe somebody else will come up with something better.
I mean,
so, what is a good mascot that we can come up for Hanukkah?
I mean, we already have one. It's called the menorah,
Well, and the dreidel.
and
That's
and
why
also the dreidel.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun.
This person
Mascot.
is culturally
But
insensitive.
Yeah.
is it as fun as a harmonica? Hanukkah?
Nick, show me one Jewish person who celebrates Hanukkah that plays the harmonica.
Bruce Willis.
That he is not Jewish.
I got one.
Okay.
Dr. Dreidel.
Dr. Dreidel?
Yeah.
He plays the harmonica. Oh,
It's a dreidel that has like a, the stethoscope. Dirk starring. Yeah. I mean,
I could just see like a rapper, like a
He
Jewish
comes out in the full black suit.
a Jewish rapper doing
Yep.
named Dr. Dreidel, and like instead of like the police, it's just like all anti-Christianity. Dr. Dreidel.
JWA.
Oh my God.
or you could do on Dreidel the Giant.
Jews with attitude. Oh my God. That's the greatest thing ever.
Dr. Dreidel or on Dreidel the Giant? Does it come with a singlet? A wrestling singlet?
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
Big, soft, friendly eyes. I don't know. Anybody want a peanut?
Is Dr. Dreidel going to be like God, what are they called? Like the
Rocket scientist.
like
Commercial airline pilot.
the super devout like Jewish people, ones that wear like the all
Rabbis,
black.
The Pope.
Rabbis.
Yes, exactly.
What would be Dr.
Bankers.
Dreidel's hit songs? We always have Forgot About Dreidel.
Yep. Gotta have that one. Guess starring oh God, what would that be? What's the potato pancakes? Yeah.
Lefse?
No, that's Norwegian.
No.
Yeah. No, the Latka.
Nothing but a J thing.
Next episode, what would that be? Next
Next Christmas? Next gift?
next candle lighting.
Straight out of Israel.
What else is he saying? We could branch out to different.
Whoa.
Oh no! It's
Oh no,
$2.
it's a song. I wasn't swearing. I was quoting.
It's quote.
So I'm trying to think of a B word that could.
Beezy.
No.
Beelzebub.
That's Jewish related.
Yep.
Banker.
Bibles ain't.
Banker. A banker.
Well, technically, they have a Bible.
They have the Talmud, which is the rules. The Bible is for Christians.
Can we use different rapper songs?
Sure.
Like, hey, Yamaka. Hey, Yamaka.
Kosher's Paradise. Yeah, I like that one.
Andrea 2001.
I like that.
On Dreidel 2001.
On Dreidel.
Hotel Calaminora.
Any others?
I'm running out of ideas.
I mean, it's not, I would just say like Rabbi's Renegade, but that's not like based off of any real song.
Modest Yahoo, which is
That's just a guy who already exists.
I already exist.
That's all I got.
Okay, well,
Yep.
we'll move on then. This one is it possible for Santa to deliver all the presents in one night?
No.
I believe it is possible. Hear me out.
Whoa.
And-
Is this a
and
question or a statement?
It's
Somebody's
a-
thesis?
it's a thesis, but I will
That's how he
say
got his PhD, Donnie.
I will
I
say
recognize the verbiage.
they don't start out on the right foot because
start
they
on the
spelled
left foot?
They spelled here as in the location, not the listening. So hear me out. Okay, already off to a strong start. The time change through out, not one word, through
Well, those are
out
two different words.
the world, and the fact that he has many elves that can help with the toys. Now, I know some of you will say that I am a, quote, idiot, and that's O.K. Feel free to see.
There's not a dot after the K.
No.
I think that would be called a period that ends the sentence.
That's also not how abbreviations work.
That's not an abbreviation.
That's not how grammar works.
That's not how grandma works.
That's not how grandma works, Donnie. Feel free to say that if it makes you feel good, but Merry Christmas to you anyways. Say
Whoa!
So what you say, is it possible? This person, it started out like as a start of a thesis, but then he got like weirdly violent through the end of it.
Well, the thing that a lot of people don't know about Santa Claus.
Oh, it was by Steve016. ...
Oh, okay. The thing that a lot of people don't realize about Santa Claus is the fact that his sleigh is capable of
Here it is.
bending
Oh.
the time-space continuum. So he can, he like will go somewhere and do things, and then he can travel back in time to go through and hit the other, locations. And so, yeah, it's perfectly capable.
Well, did you guys see the early 2000s, late 90s movie called Clock Stoppers?
No.
The Disney
Definitely
film?
not.
Somebody's dad invented a watch where you click one of the buttons and time stops. And I think that's what Santa has.
Oh.
Oh.
So
That
while
could
we're
be it.
sleeping, time just stops. You can't prove it doesn't.
Well, Donnie, to
So
go
it's-
on with that,
Yeah.
Is it like click?
No, it's Clock Stoppers.
Yeah.
Not click stop. Clock, like a clock.
Yeah.
Right.
But Adam Sandler's movie Click, where he has the remote where he can like pause, fast forward, rewind.
They can't change time. They just pause time.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's similar, but they did it before Click. So really, Adam Sandler, you uncreative piece of
so Donnie, I have a question for
And
you.
how do we not mention Adam Sandler as the mascot of Hanukkah?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like,
That's
how did we
pretty
miss
deserved.
that?
Yeah, he does do
He
a
has a
lot
whole
of
movie called 8 Crazy Nights.
Yes, and it is actually a really good movie.
So my question to you,
So
Donnie.
you could say
Yeah.
that Adam Sandler is the best Jew.
I have said that.
Sounds still oddly racist.
Yep. Yeah, it really sounds. You're the best Jew, but
So
what's
Donnie,
that really saying?
Donnie, just based off your look and how
Yeah.
your love of the film of the Big Lebowski.
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm fumbling on my words. There's an
Were you?
answer.
Is that what you call that?
There's an answer to Steve016 by a person called The Dude.
Oh, no. Did you find my account?
I think I did find your account, Donnie.
Let's see if it matches up to what I've been saying.
Okay. It is undeniably possible, says The Dude.
Not me. That's
You
an
see,
imposter.
many individuals neglect to study the true history of Santa. If it were more proliferation of Santa's original story, there'd be no doubt of his ability to deliver each and every gift to a breadth of cultures and peoples spanning the globe. Santa is an extraterrestrial from the planet known only as X, in quotations.
I've been searching for that planet.
When Santa was a mere child, his home planet had fallen into apocalyptic warfare. Knowing that the civilization of Planet X was about to be decimated by antimatter-based warfare, Santa's father devised a method to save his only son from certain death. Just as the final attack was enacted by the warning factions of the planet, Santa was jettisoned into the perilous vacuum of space in a tiny pod.
That's just Superman.
Guided by 9 bioengineered navigation droids, Santa soon crash landed on Earth and discovered his rudimentary ability to produce and distribute wonderful gifts in a diminutive amount of time. This is where the term Xmas comes from. It is a homage to Santa's home world, Planet X. His source, infinite galactic wisdom bestowed upon me by the secrets found at the center of the atom. Donnie, confirm or deny? Was that you?
That was not me.
Okay.
I wouldn't try to besmirch the good name of Superman by conflating the stories with Santa Claus. And also, the planet X wasn't destroyed. It's on the opposite side of Earth, of the Earth of the sun, and it rotates in the exact same way. So we can never see it.
Constantly
And that's true. We
hiding.
can't prove it's not. There's a secret planet in our solar system that we've been looking for and we can't find it.
Perfect.
Look it up. That's
called,
true.
Called Europa.
Planet X. Nope, that's a moon on Jupiter.
Called Titan.
Nope, that's also a moon on Jupiter.
Called
Come on, name another moon on Jupiter.
Or Saturn.
Yep.
Maybe Pluto?
Enceladus.
no, Pluto's moon is
Just
Pluto.
name
Is it? Is
Name a
it
destiny planet. What's one of your destiny planets?
Nessus?
There you go.
So
Nessus
here's,
is actually a planet on Saturn.
here's
a moon on
the
Saturn.
problem. Is everyone like,
Io.
Also a moon.
God, so smart. God.
how about the moon?
Ooh,
No, we have 3 moons.
Phobos.
That's also a moon.
Of which planet?
Neptune.
It's Mars. Idiot. God.
Oh, God.
Obviously.
Got
Got me.
you.
God, now we're even.
So the thing though, that
Yes.
like everybody like Christmas comes around and blah blah blah.
For me,
Everyone's just
Christmas
like,
lives in my heart, so
Christmas,
it's always with me.
Christmas, but
24/7.
everyone like forgets that like because of the patriarchy, white privilege of everything that
I don't like where this is going.
Christmas is actually only celebrated by like 12.745% of the population. So Santa Claus could easily visit all the people that celebrate Christmas in
Right.
one night.
And even
Because it's mainly just North America, Australia, parts of Europe, and that's it.
Right.
and of those 12.473%, I mean, 30% of those people are going to be on the naughty list like Chapin, so they're not even going to get gifts.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
False.
Yeah. So
No, that I did the math. It's true.
yeah.
Rack it up.
So yeah.
Rack
so
'em and clap 'em.
I mean, it's really easy to in a 24-hour span of time, I could deliver that many gifts.
And if you do it
It's not that
backwards for time zones, you actually time travel. So
bad. Perfect. There you
totally-
go.
totally
Go
Yeah.
fast enough, yeah. There's another theory too. What if Santa is just a programmer and we're all in a simulation, and every house is a spawn point, so he just spawns presents into your house by clicking one button.
yeah, you probably just write a
There you
little bit of code and
Yep, done.
I like that idea.
No
What is that code?
Yeah.
what is that code?
Yeah.
If good, then present.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
If Chapin, Cole.
If bad does not equal,
Right, exactly.
Yep.
no present.
So most
No.
most people get a 0 or a 1. Chapin gets a 2.
Yep. Exactly. In the binary system, Chapin's broken it.
Am I the virus?
The Trojan horse. Look out for him.
Let's move on to help out this confused Christmas lover, which is what this person's name is. Christmas Lover 3.
Ooh.
I want to be more green. What do you guys think about energy efficient light bulbs this year instead of coal? Only for bad kids. I don't know if I believe in global warming, but if it is real and the polar ice caps melt, you know whose house is going to sink into the Arctic Ocean? Mine! So I'm like, why risk it? And I don't think anyone's going to be like, all right, energy efficient light bulbs. Cool. It's still a crappy gift.
I'm confused. Does this person think that when the naughty children are given coal, they're using it to start fires?
I mean, I don't
They're
know.
actually heating their homes with it?
Yeah, they're using it to power their light source.
Sure. They've got their lantern. They're like, finally, I can see in the dark. No, I won't be naughty.
I mean, I see this guy's point. Maybe this guy's just stupid and he
Well, he said
like
he
his
doesn't
light
believe
bulb
in
burns
global
out and he
warming.
puts some coal up in there, try to maybe that'll
Screws a lump of coal, some charcoal briquettes.
maybe stick some wires in it.
My Coleman, why doesn't it work here?
Yeah, right. So, I mean, it can, instead of Santa giving out coal, give out energy efficient light bulbs, which I think would actually be
So
pretty,
just
be pretty
LEDs?
green of him. Or, yeah,
Or are we going to get like a solar power system?
pick one.
Well, I
Santa
mean,
says, hey, congratulations. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you
if I get
$40,000
if I get a
worth of solar
wish,
power.
yeah, if I get a wish from Santa Claus, like if I'm sitting on Santa Claus's lap And he's like, "What do you want for Christmas, little Derek?" I'm be like, "Solar powered lights."
My favorite part of that whole thing was little Derek.
It's funny, like, so my family has a.
Come on over here, little Derek. Why don't you pop a squat on?
We do a giant like Christmas Eve party, and we always have a Santa shows up and gives gifts to some of the kids and whatnot.
And Cole.
And every once in a while, an adult will get a special gift or whatever. But then everybody takes pictures with Santa, so I always have to go up and get a picture with Santa Claus. And
Yep.
it's been quite a while where I'm just like, yeah, I go up to him and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna kneel next to you, Santa Claus. Like, I don't need you to get a knee replacement because they needed me to sit on your lap.
Sounds like somebody really doesn't believe in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, or the strength of Santa. Why don't you just do the sorority girl hover?
Right?
Because no touching.
Yeah.
Prom pose?
I'll just kneel.
It's like the
I'll just
champagne artist.
Yeah,
kneel
prom
next
pose
to
with
him.
Santa.
Yep.
Yes. Please be behind.
do like the
Or
the
face to
gangster,
face,
the
but leave
one
some space.
the one knee
Bible for Jesus.
the one knee grasping each other's hands like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Face
No.
each
Arm
other.
wrestling Santa? Did
Sort
you
of.
arm wrestle your prom date?
You didn't?
Well, yeah, of course, to establish dominance, but we didn't take a picture of it. We didn't need to record it. We both knew who won.
Now I know why it wasn't recorded. The dominant one wasn't Donnie that night.
Let's go ahead and delete that file.
All right, so I guess we'll just never know.
I mean, there's no way we can prove one way or the other
True.
that global warming exists. That's just a myth.
Right.
Santa, of course, is real.
I
Just
wouldn't-
made up by the Democrats.
Exactly.
Right?
It's not made up by the Democrats. It's just made up by the giant corporations to create more money revenue.
Correct. Well,
Yeah.
but we know the Democrats run those.
I mean,
They're
that's
the
true.
rich people.
That is true. Yeah.
Side note, did you know that there's a group of people who believe that the world is flat and also believe that birds aren't real?
Yes, it's Kyrie Irving.
They believe that birds are
Yes, are
drones
drones,
and that
yeah.
the government killed off the last bird in like 2011.
I have not
And
heard
then
that one, and
released-
that upsets me.
Every
Really?
bird that's
Yeah.
flying around right now is a drone released by the government.
I
spying
shot a
on us.
bird last week.
Wow.
It was a bird.
There's like big rallies that people hold signs. Birds aren't real.
Birds aren't real.
Wow,
Birds
how
aren't
have I not
Oh, yeah, no, it's
heard
been
of
going on
this
a
one?
while.
All because they saw this one video of trucks releasing birds into the wild, and they thought that they were just drones.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. We already have drones that work just fine. There's no need to have them be birds. We
Well,
have,
I mean,
we have
That's
drones.
you think.
You can't allow them to know that you're being watched.
That's what they want you to think.
But we already have. But birds are not stealthy. You can
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
Donnie.
Yes.
Yeah,
then you
but-
want to explain to me why there's seagulls in the middle of Montana, where there's no sea around them? Huh? Explain that.
For the lakes.
That would be
That's not. They should be called lake gulls. then.
Okay, then we need to talk to ornithologists and change it.
I went to Kansas and I saw a seagull. Obviously, that's a drone.
Why is there a seagull in the middle of Colorado and Wyoming? There's no sea surrounding them. Like I get having a sea here in Washington because we're let's
right
face
next to the sea.
Let's face it, Washington is basically an island, right?
On a sea. On a sea.
Yeah, the ocean sea.
Name
There's
one
a
sea.
Well, I'm
Black
gonna
Sea.
start. I'm gonna start a new
Nailed it.
The Red Sea.
Yeah.
a new theory.
Vitamin C.
So birds are drones. That's
John
fine.
C. Reilly.
But birds can only see when you're outside because
Right.
they can't see inside your house.
Correct.
So the things you really got to worry about are the spiders because
Ooh.
obviously they're in
Nanobots.
your house
Yep.
recording everything. Yeah,
I mean,
gotta
I've seen
watch
that
them
Transformers
spiders.
film.
Correct. Yep. The documentary Transformers: Age of Extinction.
Yeah.
Like why do people need to like make up ways that the government is spying on us?
know.
We all have cell phones. The government. The thing is, the government wasn't like government is spying on us.
Here we go.
That's been known.
Here we go.
The government got that technology from the giant corporations that sell us ads.
Big
Like,
tech.
That was all who was spying on us well before the government was.
No, I mean the government's been spying on us long before that too.
Yeah, but I mean, not like like they could listen to like our phone calls, but now they can literally like tap into like everything because big corporations figured that out first. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just Alexa, we'll just turn that on all the time. Oh,
problem.
the guy said something about rum. Facebook ads.
Yep.
Like,
Well,
Christ,
that's
really?
the whole deal with the vaccine. Well, they're putting tracking stuff in you. They already have that.
Yeah.
and you paid $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
So you're a bigger idiot than you think.
Yeah.
And I think because you're. Ugh. Next question.
Next question.
I just
Donnie, this one is, I feel like this is kind of up your alley.
Right.
And Chapin, you can feel free to chime in. Derek, why don't you sit this one out? This one is this question is with an A+ answer.
Oh,
Okay. This is asked by Vibanes. Vaibanez. Vibanes.
okay.
Okay. What are Lords of Leapin? I've always heard this in the song 12 Days of Christmas, but I have no idea what they are referring to. I know lords were either people who owned land or people in Parliament, the House of Lords, but why are they leaping? I don't get what it refers to. Thoughts? What are Lords of Leapin?
You're right to call out Chapin and myself because we are both lords of different
Facts.
things, but we are lords.
Finally, you said something truthful, Donnie.
I mean, I've actually had a lordship.
Oh, that is true. Derek
but this is why we asked you to sit out.
is a lord. Excuse me.
You're already ruining the answer.
Yeah.
We've been lords for longer. Chapin, Lord of Garbage, obviously. He already said it was true. Can't deny it now. And me, Lord of everything else. Now, everything that is good in the world.
I was also going with the fact that you've been alive for the longest.
Right. I
based
was
on
actually
performance.
founded the House of Lords.
Yeah. So what? That's why I asked.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I was getting there. I'm sorry that I was going too
But
slowly.
I would like to take this moment to apologize to Derek because he bought his lordship. So the Cards Against Humanity.
I didn't buy it. It was awarded to me.
Oh. Is it? Did you have to buy a specific box in order to be awarded your lordship?
No, I
Yeah.
I bought into them, but I didn't know that included a lordship.
Okay, so it was
like a mystery thing.
Oh, okay,
and that
cool.
was something
Well,
that
then
showed up in the mail, and I was like, ooh.
I blame Chapin. So what are the Lords of Leapin, Donnie? Would you care to explain, and maybe Derek, you are a lordship, and Chapin, you're wiser than I. So
I've also. Can you marry into a lord? Because Melinda is a lady. She does have that official title and has she got it in a white elephant gift.
I believe you will be a lord, but she is the landowner or the title
Right.
one.
do you turn into a lordess?
I hope so.
Yeah, we'd have to look that up to see if that.
It's like when you marry a doctor. Doctor and Mrs. Esquire. Who knows? I don't know how things work. But Lords of Leaping. Back in my time when we founded the Hall of Lords, when we got a good piece of legislation passed, all the people who voted yes would leap in the air and say huzzah.
Huzzah!
Yeah, and that's what a Lord Leaping
specifically
is.
huzzah.
Well, if anybody said it, they were no longer a lord. He would strip them of lands and titles and make them penniless in the streets.
Also, it was a trick.
No, if they didn't say huzzah.
Oh,
Right. If they said something like, hooray, get the out of here.
outta
We
here.
say huzzah. And I apologize.
Cheerio!
Yep, no.
Get the
wrong.
fuss.
You're done.
Get the fuss out of here.
Yeah.
is what you said.
I'm tired of this hussy hanging around. Fuss you out. Yeah, that's what a Lord of Leaping is. So when Lords are leaping, something good has happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, my lord experience is a little different than yours.
Oh.
I'm slightly younger than you, not a lot, but slightly. So it's a
Enough.
different generation.
Yeah.
But every time it's the same thing. When legislation passed, it's the same thing. But we celebrated in my neck of the woods with a game of horse. So we played basketball, and back then we called. I mean, the reason why it's called horse is because that was the age of it. If it was made today, it'd be like Ford Explorer,
Yep.
something like that. It'd be longer.
Just a quick game of Ford Explorer.
Yeah. So it was horse back then, and it has carried on.
Yep.
But to play basketball, you got to jump around a little bit. So played a celebratory game of basketball. Played some horse.
Nice.
Just happened to be leaping.
Derek, tell us
Derek?
about your lordship.
Oh,
how you
yeah.
celebrate.
Well, that was Lords of Leaping references that, because obviously the lords come together to make the laws of the land.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they were on the side that, lost the vote, they then had to go through a crucible of sorts, like a platform style game.
Like in Destiny
and a
2.
lot of jumping from platform to platform. And if they failed, well, obviously they were no longer a lord. So they could keep their lordship if they pass, and that's Lords of Leaping.
Oh wow.
They're leaping from platform to platform.
So Wipeout.
Before we move on, there are 3 lords here, and I think with our lordships, we can outlaw any mention of Destiny 2 for future episodes.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy would have to abide by that because we 3 lords. One, I'll leap because we passed it. Chapin, we'll go play some horse. And Derek, you'll do a jumping puzzle. And
Right.
Jimmy will be stuck, never having to mention it again.
I don't like this at all.
Get a lordship and fight back.
Watch next
Peasant.
next recording. He's gonna buy a lordship, and he's like, "I joined the table. Veto you guys."
I am in charge of editing, and I'll edit all of that out.
I have a key to your house. I'll come back in and get the actual recording and release it to the world. Hack the system.
No. All right. Well, I guess that was the answer that they had was by the B man. It said they leap because their tights are too tight. Which I think is a pretty good answer.
Okay.
I feel like if the tights are too tight, a lot of movement is not going to make that better.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next one. We're nearing the end. Yeah. Next question.
Oh,
next
good.
question. Are you ready?
Don't you glare at
You
me.
sitting down? You
You've
ready?
been in this podcast long enough. That's what we do.
You just asked 4 questions. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you
Sit
ready?
down.
Are you ready?
Jimmy,
Are you ready?
hey, could we get the next question,
I'm
please?
getting there. This is by Mary Bucco. Because 2011 Christmas Day is on Sunday, will Jesus have a more special and bigger birthday celebration?
I think it's gonna be a really boring Christmas celebration because Sunday is the day of Sabbath. You're not allowed to do anything except worship the Lord. So it'd be really boring.
Well, that's not true at all. Saturday's the Sabbath.
I guess it depends on what
Well, the Sabbath is
denomination.
for Judaism, who don't recognize Jesus as anything but a prophet.
What do the Pastafarians do?
For Jesus' birthday?
Actually,
have a big plate of spaghetti.
Actually, I looked that up, and they believe, because I was trying to see if I could argue about, like, if somebody were to be like, oh, well, you obviously, on my work Facebook, they were like, oh, you obviously don't believe in Jesus. And I said Pastafarian. So then I was gearing up, trying to get informed about what the Pastafarians truly believe in. And they believe in every holiday that is that day. So, like, so January 1st is this holiday. January 2nd is this holiday, whatever. But their most prized holiday is September 19th. Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Okay. I'm sold.
And they
What do
also
you mean? R.
and they also celebrate December 32nd, which is you're still drunk.
That was going to be my answer. If Christmas is on a Sunday, the birthday party is not going to be that big because Monday's right there and you have to go back to work.
Right.
So that should be one of Jesus' worst birthdays.
Right.
He likes a Friday where he gets a day off or a Saturday where he has a Sunday to recover. All those prayers coming in heal him.
I believe December 31st is celebrate, get drunk, and then December 32nd is surprise, you're still drunk, which is a holiday that they believe in.
I like it.
If I know anything about Jesus,
Jesu?
my homie JC,
Tell us more about your homie JC.
his parties. He's weird about it, but it's all his blood and his body that is served.
Yep. And sometimes you just really want a glass of water, but there's none around because that man has changed it all the wine.
Just going to get more and more drunk. I will say, though, one of the answers there is from No Chance Without Jesus.
Oh,
It's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
Says, oh, sure, busting out the big balloons.
that's right.
Spelled balloons wrong. One L. Balloons. And then he answered it by saying, happy birthday, Jesus. Balloons. No chance without Jesus. Balloons. Merry Christmas. Balloons. Jesus loves you. Balloons. I love Jesus. Balloons. Jesus loves us. Balloons. What would Jesus do? Balloons. Those are all the answers.
That guy is deaf.
I think I read somewhere that Jesus actually hates balloons because you're trapping air inside of a balloon, and air doesn't like to be trapped.
And also,
You're imprisoning air, and he gave us that air.
if there's one thing that I know about Jesu, is he hates litter bugs,
That's
right? So when
nothing
you
pisses him off more.
when you release those balloons,
balloons.
balloons, and they travel up into his
kingdom.
his plane,
Yeah.
his kingdom,
His home.
and then he gets up there, he's like, God, look at all these, and then he pops them, and then they just fall on his floor, and it's
littering.
not Jesus littering,
No,
it's them littering on
he's
Jesus'
freeing the
floor.
air.
Yeah.
and the helium. He freed it. He freed those people.
Yeah, that's how we get oxygen.
So really, then we should be celebrating Jesus' birthday with balloons. Because without that, we wouldn't have oxygen.
Yeah. Good thing we don't need trees. We can get more paper.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's all just fake science. Hashtag
Yeah.
fake news.
Fake.
Fake news about photosynthesis. Not scientifically proven.
I don't
Not a
even think that's a real word. I think you made that up.
What is that word you just made up? It's not a word. Is that a photography? Is that a weird
Yeah,
style of photography?
No more P words. I think we even had that rule for Derek already, but no more P words, please.
Right? Derek? No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Correct.
Good. Right. Okay. Next question. So this one is this person don't stop typed it up a little weird. Okay.
The other ones have just been so pure
I know.
of words.
I was
so.
gonna say weirder than what we've already heard.
Yeah. Let me read you the title. Where can I buy a young girl?
Okay, I've got some answers so far, but let's get into the meat of the message.
Some of those My Little Pony toys, those are lovely. Or excuse me, he says they are lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, now we've transferred into something I know nothing about. Chapin.
Chapin, My Little Pony.
The
also-
resident brony.
Yep.
Also know nothing about My Little Pony.
That's not true. I've seen the shrine he has in his spare room. Just wall to wall.
False.
Fluttershies and Butterfrees.
Are those ponies? You tell me.
I don't know. I saw your eyes light up when I said one of them, though, so I think we both know who's lying here.
No gifts for you. Santa is now upset.
The fact that he started out with where can I buy a
Horse
young
poop.
girl?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It depends on where you look. You can find anybody willing to sell anything pretty much anywhere.
I mean, I've seen the documentary Taken.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's just how much you're willing to spend.
It's
That
tricky.
Chapin murdered mermaids.
Tricky situation.
We all believe it,
sometimes.
but
we're,
it's
in a,
tough.
we're in a tricky conundrum. Some would say a
That
quandary,
evidence swam away like it was a mermaid, worried that it would get murdered.
right? What do they call it? So they have spear fishing, right, Chapin?
Right.
What do they call it when you're hunting a mermaid with a spear?
Spearfishing? Is it still a fish?
Whoa! You see that disdain? That's a half a person.
Yeah.
It's not spearfishing. 'Cause
Pretty
it's not
sure.
still a fish. My God.
Spear murdering.
There it is.
Did you play Death
Murder
Clock
spear?
Mermaider as you were killing all the mermaids?
No mermaids have been harmed since I've last been on this podcast by me.
I saw a funny
My employees?
My big fishing
Caveat.
consortium.
He's like, I also believe that Charles Manson was wrongly convicted because he never killed anybody.
I've
He
heard
just
Chapin say that,
instructed
actually,
it.
Yeah, I think it was like episode 3 of our podcast. He's like, Charles Manson should be a free man.
Yeah.
My hands are clean.
I tell you, I saw a meme that was instead of it a centaur, it's called a minotaur, and it's basically a half man where the neck is, and it's a man crawling on all fours. A minotaur, and the comment underneath it said, "I can't unsee this." Jesus. That's a fictional creature that I want to see alive. A minotaur.
I mean, we could do that. We just need a man and a horse. I've got some thread.
It's not a horse.
I think they tried it in Enum Claude. It didn't work out very well.
I mean, it must have worked out for a while. Next question.
Next question. What exactly are reindeer games?
I've seen that movie with Brad Pitt.
What exact Donnie?
Ben Affleck?
There you go.
There we
Donnie-
go. Same
Donnie?
person.
Donnie, care to elaborate? What are exactly reindeer games?
There's a lot of reindeer games.
Really?
I'll tell you about one. I'll let Chapin and Derek tell you about some others.
Okay.
So one of the reindeer games is you find someone who looks different than you, and you incessantly mock them for something they can't change.
So you bully them.
No, you mock them. It's a game. It's not causing trauma. It's
Oh.
a game. You're playing a game with them. For example, maybe they have a different colored nose, or perhaps maybe they have longer hair, or perhaps they're bald. Everyone has fun and everyone laughs about it.
That's a lot.
Convicted mermaid murderers.
Yep. They're the most fun to have with. So that's one reindeer game. And if someone cries about it, maybe runs off, I mean, they'll
Do you
learn a
mock
valuable
them?
lesson.
Do you mock them more for going and tattling?
Yes, of course you do. That's part of the
good.
game.
Good.
That's that, and you, of course, told them the rules beforehand, so they know the rules. They know what's going to happen if they go and tattle and snitch.
So if they go and tattle and snitch,
Yeah.
are you saying that they're not living by the
The reindeer code.
the ilk of Kelly Clarkson of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger?
Yes, and also love is a battlefield, and they should be aware of that. So
Right.
when we're fighting, it means we're in love.
Right.
And when I'm playing a game with you,
You just want the
should
best.
feel pain.
You just want the best.
Exactly.
Okay.
What doesn't kill you
Makes you stronger.
Another Bruce Willis album title. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, and that is the main component of most reindeer games. As long as you're alive at the end, you're a stronger reindeer.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Chapin, reindeer games?
My favorite reindeer game is the one, it's called Opposite Day. And basically, if you're a human, you dress up like a reindeer. You got to put antlers on and everything. You strap yourself to a sled.
Yeah.
And then you put a reindeer in the sled, dressed up like Santa Claus. And then everyone just kind of runs and tries to get off the ground.
It's a weird Christmas pony play fetish there.
No, it's a reindeer fetish, not pony fetish. The longest recorded flight of that reindeer game is 1/1000th of a second. Everyone got off the ground at the same time somehow.
That is impressive.
Yep. It's a record I plan to beat one day. But just haven't quite got there yet.
Nice.
Derek, reindeer games?
Well, reindeer games is biology scientists.
Scientology.
Yes,
Scientology.
Yes, Scientology-ologists.
Right.
When they're out in the nature and they're watching reindeers, they discovered that the game that they play when reindeers are trying to mate, that's reindeer games. So what they do is you can only mate as a reindeer if it's not the biggest antlers, it's not the most impressive antlers, it's who can put the most rings through the antlers. So they stand there, and then they have like these rings that are made in nature somehow, and they kick them with their back feet, and whoever racks the most rings on a pair of antlers wins the game, and they get to mate with all the female reindeers.
Are all the rings made by photosynthesis? A made-up word that I just made up. Not a thing.
Let's stick to real life stuff, Jimmy, please.
Like reindeers and Santa Claus.
Like reindeers and Santa Claus, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a weird, I don't know, is Sonic the Hedgehog, is that real? Sonic the Hedgehog kind of thing where they're running around trying to grab rings? You
Of course
an
it's
extra
real.
life. Okay.
That's how.
There was a movie released last year about it.
A documentary?
Yeah.
No, I missed it.
Starring Jim Carrey.
That's literally how.
Famed documentarian.
Yeah, that's how hedgehogs survive.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta have the rings. It's
They
like
can't
their
forge,
currency.
They have to buy things.
Yeah. So they collect rings, and then they can use those rings to,
Would you
as
say
like currency.
Would you say they get 5 golden rings? Oh, see what I did there?
I would say that. But this is the reason why when you buy a hedgehog, the pet seller warns you not to buy one if you're married, because your rings will go missing. The hedgehog will steal your wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the ones with 5 golden rings are still pretty poor.
Yep.
You need more than that.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last question. Is Santa a good name for a child?
Interesting.
No.
What's the last name? Santa Jones?
Santa Johnston
See, that's
Riggle.
That's
Santa Johnston Riggle.
Johnston
Santa's a
great
Wrigglesworth.
name.
Johnston Wrigglesworth.
there's another misrepresentation of what Santa is just a title. It's not an actual name.
It's like Jabba the Hutt.
Yes, yeah. So
Interesting.
his real name is Nicholas, but he has the title of Santa because he's worked his way up through the
What are the
sweatshop.
just
What are
like
the lower
factory.
rankings of that title?
Just like the documentary of Santa Claus starring Tim Allen.
Exactly. Exactly.
Title passed down.
Yeah, but you have to find the factory and then get employed there. It's a rigorous application process to get the job. Then you got to work
17 interviews.
at least.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you got to work your way up to getting the title of Santa, which can only is only open similar to like the Pope. Like it's a lifetime thing once you get awarded that title. When you die, then they, all of the board of elves have to meet in a room, and they light a big like big candy cane that lights up and glows when they name a new Santa.
So, if you think about it like the Olympics, right? They light a torch.
Yeah.
Also
Is the Olympics
5 rings.
Yes.
and 5 rings? Is the Olympics just a way to really
conspiracy.
narrow down which
And it's
nation?
7, 4, and 3.
Will be the next Santa.
Yeah, which nation would host and be the next best Santa? Is that what it is?
Is that where
Or the
next
Olympics
Santa
just a
Claus comes from? Is that
Santa
nation?
Claus
Whoever
competition?
medaled most in gold, that'll be
Yeah.
we'll pick someone random from that nation.
I mean,
The Olympics are just a SCC, a Santa Claus competition.
You'd want Santa in your home country, too, because you get the gifts fastest, you're closest.
True.
He'd be really great at the bobsled, I feel.
Yes. Yes.
Only if the reindeer are pulling you, though.
Well, yes. But I don't see any rules in it that says it can't be pulled by a reindeer.
That's true. Just like in Air Bud,
Exactly.
there's no rule that says that a dog can't play basketball, baseball, or football.
Yep. That's also true.
There's nothing in the rules that says that it can't happen.
Yeah.
So
If they don't want it, write the rule.
Yeah. No more of these unwritten rules that we should all be following, Chapin says.
right?
Well, you know why there's always an SEC champion in the NCAA football, right?
What does the NCAA stand for?
Non-Commissioned Athlete Association.
Yeah, no, it's the SEC. It's the Santa Entertainment Corporation. So they always award the championship to the SEC because it's owned by Santa Claus.
Ah, okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. It's
The farther we dig deep into Christmas, the more I hate it.
yeah, it's a huge conspiracy.
Corruption from top to bottom.
Just big corpo, just really
Oh,
trying
Big Santa.
Yep.
to big Santa. Well, should we bring it home?
Let's do it.
Yes.
As always, we would like to thank our listeners for not just like sharing and subscribing, but also telling a friend. And we would also like to thank our friend Jordan Mosley for creating the music for our podcast. If you're interested in more of his music, you can find him on Spotify and or iTunes. That is Jordan Mosley, Mosley. Now, Donnie, let's say that I have some questions that I want to get out
Yep.
in envelope form.
Oh.
And we are the Santa Claus that's coming to eat the cookies and drink the milk and answer their questions.
Okay.
Basically, they're baiting us into these questions.
Yes.
What are some avenues that they could go down to get the questions out to us?
I mean, snail mail is always a great option.
Yep.
Top Shelf Banter Pod at 111 Podcast Lane, Podcastville. It'll get to us. Don't worry. Just pop that in your mailbox.
Is that where the Who's live?
No, that's actually Whoville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's where Joe Rogan lives.
Also that.
Sir.
His
Next
compound
door.
he's opened in Texas.
I mean, he is the king of Podcastville.
Yeah. And money hasn't changed him at all.
Nope.
You email us. You can text us if you have our numbers. You can Facebook us, Instagram us at Top Shelf Banter Pod at any of those things.
Yeah, that was the one of the user submitted question from last episode was from Facebook submission.
From like 4 months ago.
Something like that.
Yep.
Details.
Jimmy,
I-
if
you
you're
know,
gonna have
I-
a poor attitude, we're not going to invite you back.
I get a ton of submissions, so I gotta,
You got to pick and choose.
Yeah, it's a chain. No guarantee it's going to be used.
Got it.
When I remember that there's a messenger that's separate for Top Shelf Banter Pod, and I look at it and go, "Oh, that's why there's been a 1 on my messenger for the last 6 months, and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it."
You didn't download the app.
We are technologically savvy.
You didn't download the app.
I do have the app.
The Messenger app? No, I'm not talking about Facebook app. I know you have that.
Yeah, I have a messenger app too.
Oh. Color me embarrassed then.
What is the color of embarrassment?
Color of a champion. Lime green.
I'd say orange because it's the color of the Astros.
Boom. Got him. You'd think we'd let him
like
out
it.
for Christmas. Like maybe we'll leave him alone. But no.
Still there. Still hate
Still
you.
cheaters.
Yep. Even during the lockout when they can't even defend themselves.
I will boo them every day.
That's right.
10 times a day. I will face southeast.
You know what we should
to
do?
Houston. And
We should figure out, like, we should get the address to, like, the Astros Stadium.
I have it.
Good. And
It's
then we should
111
literally,
Cheatersville.
we should just send them, like, a postcard, like, every day that all it says on the back is boo. Just fill it top to bottom with a giant boo.
Yep.
Maybe get a little creative and, like, maybe, like, stamp a boo or print a boo and
Draw a ghost.
paste it on.
During the
there.
Halloween time, we put a ghost on there.
Figure it out.
But at the end of it, it says,
just
I hate you for
Christmas,
cheating.
every
it's a
day.
frowny face Santa.
Just every day. So like every day they're like God dang it. Gosh darn it. These people with their booze.
Shucks is what they say.
Dadgummit.
Shoot.
Just troll. Troll the Astros.
That'll cost us $164.25. If
Worth
stamps are still 45 cents. a
Over
piece.
the-
I don't know if they are. For
They
1 year of
prob-
postcards.
They're probably
Oh,
gonna
plus the postcards.
yeah.
Shoot.
I just bought like a Costco sized thing of stamps that I'm probably never going to use. So
Perfect.
we already have a head start.
There we go.
Yes, we're getting
Right.
there. Anywho, that's Donnie.
That's Derek.
That's Chapin.
That's Donnie.
That's Derek.
That's Donnie.
That's me. Oh, wait. Hold on. I did it wrong. Hold on. That's Chapin.
That's Jimmy.
Yay!
We hope you have enjoyed the frustrations behind our opinions on these topics. Thank you for listening to Top Shelf Banter, and
We done.
Top shelf banter. Well, I'm more right than wrong.